Okay, the next Moodle resource we're going to go over is the Moodle URL. So I'm going to go ahead and click on there, and that is the icon. It is a link. So a Moodle URL is just a link to an outside source that we want students to go to. I'll be honest, I use this almost never. And for the reason of I usually use a page and have links inside the text that go to a URL. Which I can link any text to go anywhere else if I want to. Very seldom do I just send students to a web page, but I do occasionally, for instance, on an outside link that maybe is a calculator or something else that I want them to read. So works exactly the same. I have a name block. That's what they're going to see. So maybe there's an outside site on mountain climbing clubs. And then I put in the external URL. So I'm going to go ahead and find one. So I found this mountain climbing center in Dayton, Ohio that I want students to be able to go and take a look at. So I just take that URL, I toss it in here. I can add a description, but there's no asterisk there. I don't have to. The last thing on a URL that I really think is important is the appearance. How do I want it to show? And here's the options I have. Automatic means Moodle's just going to decide, do I want it to be embedded in my Moodle site? Do I want it to just open it? Or do I want it to be a pop-up? I will tell you that I always like to go here and go embed. If it works, I prefer that option. So I'm going to hit save and display, and we'll see if it worked or not. You can see, there we go. It opened up, and that website is inside my site. So if I want my students to go there, but I don't want them to leave the Moodle site, I can embed it. The other options were in appearance to just open it or to open in a pop-up. We'll tell you almost never do I choose open, and here's why. If I choose open and my students are down here and they click on link to a website, they've just left my Moodle page. Now they have to navigate back to my Moodle page once they're done looking at this. So I prefer to either embed, and by the way, I can hit the three dots here and go to edit settings to change this, or I choose in a pop-up. And if I choose in a pop-up, I'm going to save and return to course. Then if they click on it, it just opens it up and they can go and look at that page. And then when they're done looking at it, they can close it. So I do one of those.